I'm out of your league.
Okay, so I have a little update. So yesterday I finished my last day of orientation. So we had 2 days of orientation for nursing school. So it was a lot. It was a lot. It made me a little nervous, but it was good. So I'll just kind of give you a little breakdown without going too much into detail, because honestly a lot of it was pretty boring. But yeah. I hope everyone's doing good, enjoying their final days of summer. I can't even believe, what is it, the 27th of August? That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I can't even believe how fast the summer blew by. I don't even know what to do with myself. Okay, so on Thursday, I started my first day of orientation. It was crazy because the night before my first day of orientation, I went to bed so early. I took melatonin to help me sleep, and I was jittery. I kept waking up, checking the alarm clock. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to miss orientation. I kept checking my alarm. I was nervous I was gonna wake up late or miss I don't even know what was going on. So anyways, I woke up at 4:30 in the morning and decided to get ready and wait around for 2 hours until orientation started at 8. So yeah, my school is actually 40 minutes away from where I live now. I live in Tampa, and my school is actually in St. Petersburg, which is a peninsula. So there's a bridge, so the traffic is like ridiculous. So I had to leave real early. It was still dark out. It was crazy. So anyways, I got to the school and they provided breakfast. It was real nice. They did all that. They did a welcome and all the faculty introduced themselves. We did a bunch of presentations about, I don't know, boring stuff like hurricane preparedness, and since a lot of us are newly to Florida, and we did academic overview, which took 3 hours, and that literally was just going by our courses, over our courses, and like we saw exactly what we're going to be doing. We have a didactic portion, which is theory, and that is basically like the theories and the stuff you read and learn like in the books. And then we have our clinical portion, which we don't start until 7 weeks into the program. And then we have our lab experience, which is where we learn our skills, practice our skills that we'll actually be performing on real patients. So that should be interesting. And then it was kind of cool, we had a student panel. So 3 students came up into our room where all the new students were, and they answered questions, and we talked to them, and they gave us some advice or things they would have done differently to begin with. So I was like, cool. Like, it was real cool. Like, I had my pen and paper. I was jotting down all these fun little tips that I'm definitely going to try and use, because it's just a lot to organize and get together, but that's good. And then that night, Thursday night, it was cool. They had a social gathering at this real nice restaurant down the street. So my whole cohort, there's 48 students in my cohort, which is pretty big. We all went to the gathering. They provided food, good pizza, good pasta, everything. It was real good food. And then I got a nice sangria, and it was real strong. So I love that. And it was really cool. We got to mingle with each other and meet each other again and finalize some names, and I met some real nice people. I'm like really happy with my classmates, so I'm happy about that. So that was that. I came home, I was exhausted obviously because I had been up since 4:30, all jittery and feeling some type of way. But Friday, same thing, we came in, had breakfast, blah blah blah. And then we did orientation for our clinical. I'll be working in the Baycare Health System, which is here in Florida. It's fairly large. I think there's 15 hospitals within this specific organization. So we had a lot of paperwork to do for that, and kind of boring stuff. And then at the end of the day, sorry, I keep looking down. I'm not being rude, but I'm just reading off our our little agenda here because there's just so much. At the end of the day, we had the breakout sessions, so we got split up into groups. We got sized for our scrubs. We got more paperwork, and we got our books. our books. So let me start with the books. I was thinking maybe 2 or 3 books. I don't know if you all can see up here. Let me see. It doesn't look like a lot from down here, but I swear, that stuff was like 30 pounds. It's like a lot of books. So I was like, I'll have fun reading all these. Good Lord. So we got our books. I got my scrub. Well, I didn't get my scrubs. I ordered my scrubs. They should be in a couple weeks. We did more paperwork and then a lab demonstration. And by that time, it was time to go. And after that, I went across the street and I bought another pair of scrubs for lab because my first lab is Monday. Monday at 1, my very first lab. So you have to be in scrubs and all that. So I had to go out and buy some scrubs. But I am very excited. I'm really nervous. I really, really am nervous. They talked about how you have to have a 77% to pass, a 77% on the exams. To pass the course, you can only fail one course once. The next time you fail it, you're kicked out of the program. And Lord knows this program is so expensive that I cannot afford to be doing funny stuff, basically. So, my last real day off is today, so I've been kind of enjoying myself. I had a few margaritas today, so, you know, I was happy. And I'm just kind of chilling because starting tomorrow, I'm going to take myself to church, and then I'm going to be on studying, reading, and getting ready for life as a nursing student. And I'm not going to have much of a life, but it'll be worth it in the end. So send me encouraging messages, send me a smiley face, send me something, because I'm going to need some uplifting words during this process. So yeah, a lot of people have actually been asking me about my program in specific. It's actually not a traditional program, it is accelerated. So I'll be finished in 16 months. So next January 2017 I'll be hopefully graduating. Let's pray. So basically, it's called a hybrid program. So I do all my courses, my didactic courses, like the theory that I was saying before, online. So I log on. It's this whole process. I go onto this place called Canvas, and all my classes are there, and it's kind of nice. So I can go at my own pleasure. I can, but I definitely have to see about setting up my own schedule so I can stay on track. You know what I mean, and not, get too disorganized. But then 2 days a week I go in to St. Petersburg for my lab, and then 1 day a week, depending on the week, I go in Wednesday mornings for exams. That's if the exam is on site. 3 or 4 of my classes, the exam is on site. 2 of them have exams that you take at home that are open book. So that's that. But yeah, so far so good. Orientation is done. Met some cool people. I'm enjoying my last day today, and yeah, that's about it. But I don't know. I don't know what else there is. I'm just trying not to think about it too much. I'm really just trying to, take one day at a time with this, because it is a little bit nerve-wracking, but I'm very excited. I'm in nursing school. That was annoying, sorry. But no, I'm so excited. This has always been such a dream of mine, so I'm just so blessed. I'm so happy. I thank Jesus every day for where I am, and I'm just so grateful to be here. I live in Florida, which is still crazy to me because it's beautiful here, and I'm going to school studying medicine, which I love. I think I have a pretty good life. I can't complain too much. It is a little hot outside, but that's alright. I'll deal with it. So yeah, that's that. Let me know if anyone has any questions or comments or concerns for me. Or if you want to send me a nice encouraging message, please do. Because I need it. Alright, y'all. Thank you. Bye.